um, another video, but I just want to do this for a reason. Um, I can't even think. No te entiendo porque tú hablo, oh, tú hablo. Wow, I really did that. Oye, mi gente, ¿cómo te va? Soy Gerard y gracias por mirar un nuevo video. Sí, perdóname porque estoy un poquito cansado, o cansado, pero sí, un poquito cansado. Bueno, en este video miramos otro video de pasado. Um, es un video que cuando yo era joven y yo estaba hablando en español también. Um, sí, es viejo. Pero el video es casi 10 años. Bueno, en este yo cuento una historia del pasado también. La historia que yo hablé sucedió en el año de Santo Dios, 2008, Santo Dios. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and check that out. All right, y'all. So what's going on? Thank you so much. I'm really tired. Even in speaking English, I'm tired. But thank you for checking out my video. Yay! So we're gonna be watching a video from the past. It was back in like 2010. It was almost 10 years ago, and it's just pretty much a video of me speaking Spanish 10 years ago. So and it's just me kind of like evaluating. Yo quisiera evaluar mi español. That's basically what I'm doing. I just want to evaluate it a little bit and en este momento yo tengo que mejorarme. Tú sabes. So, but yeah, I think I just me because I'm really hard on myself. Even when I sing, when I do anything, I'm really hard on myself. So I'm like, I can do better. So even now, like I'm better than I was 10 years ago, but or almost 10 years ago, but I can still do better. So that's just for me personally. So we're gonna go ahead and watch this video. Basically, and let me turn myself off real quick so you can see the title. So yeah, that was the name of the title because I was really like, yo, I'm African American, no soy Latino, and it was like a little thing here. And it was saying, cuando me encontré a mi hermano mayor. So you can say this different ways. I was basically saying how I met my big brother, and he's not actually my big brother. I actually explained that in the video, so we'll take a listen to it. It's gonna be me stuttering and saying some other stuff, and my brain is like blah blah blah, just going everywhere. But for the most part, I'm sorry. We're gonna just go ahead and take a look at that. All right, and see how that goes. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna listen to it. You're probably gonna catch me laughing at myself. So you know that's always a good and awesome thing. So, but another way you can say it, it is like if you use the word conocer. So I could say cuando, yeah, when I met, you can say it like that too, because my godbrother, he actually explained it to me years back. But if you use conocer and use like, we'll get into that later, like the pronouns and stuff like that. But I will actually say it like this: cuando le conocí a mi hermano mayor. So that's how I would say cuando le conocí a mi hermano mayor. Or you can also say cuando conocí a mi hermano mayor. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, let's go ahead and take. I actually have a lot of videos like this at one point where I was really trying to practice my Spanish because I didn't have anybody to talk to for real, for real. Once I left my bilingual church, I moved and I didn't really have a lot of people to talk to in Spanish. So I was doing videos for a minute and it didn't get anywhere. Not really. I got some views here and there. That's about it. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Okay. Okay. Hola, ¿cómo te va? Soy Jara otra vez. Perdóname porque. So real quick, you realize that on the older video I say Hara. That's because my name is Hebrew. That's not even how you would say it. So just real quick, the letter J didn't exist until like maybe like the 1600s or something like that. And because my name is Hebrew, it's actually with a Y. So that's why you will hear me say now, yo soy Jarad or me llamo Jarad, right? Because it's actually with a Y. Now it depends on what it is and how the name is, and it kind of like for the most part it just depends because whatever. I'm not gonna get into that right now because my brain is like, ugh. So I still gotta like explain what's going on in this video. So let's go ahead and continue, okay? Que um, estoy, sí, estoy sucio porque estoy en mi trabajo, tú sabes, en un coma. Yo no sé cómo decir coma en español, pero okay, I'm sorry, I'm laughing at myself. So, the word for coal mine is actually zona minera. Oh, there's a couple different words you can also use, but like that's kind of like a simple word. Or actually, he did tell me that carbon, something like that, right? He told me that. Or minería de carbón. There's a couple different ways you can say that, but I remember the word carbon. So I remember my godbrother told me that like a little bit later on. So, but yeah, let's go. I'm laughing at myself. Let's go ahead and continue this. Yo sé que yo tengo que aprender la palabra, tú sabes. Bueno, voy a leer y voy a contarte una. So that was the other thing. I was so nervous with speaking Spanish that I had to write it down and read it because it was easier for me to read, and in the middle of me reading it, I would like explain stuff, right? Now I got other videos like that where I can write it, and then I had to read it because it's like my brain. That was the best way for me to switch it on and keep it on, is for me to write it down for myself and then read it out loud so I can focus. Because otherwise, if it's already translated, I didn't have to worry about in my head translating. Una historia uh, sobre, sobre cuando me encontré mi hermano mayor y no es, él es, no él es mi hermano de la sangre, tú sabes, pero yo considero, yeah, sí, lo considero a mi hermano también, así es, tú sabes. Alright, so voy a leer ahorita y yeah, sí estoy nervioso porque estoy en mi trabajo y yo no quiero que la gente míreme, míreme como soy raro. Oh God. Okay. So it's more so kind of like extraño. You can use extraño. I say it rather like rare, but extraño can be like weird or strange, right? So basically, what I should have said was, no quiero que la gente me miren, not miren, I said miren, but mire, because it's singular. So we'll get into that later on as far as class is concerned. I didn't want them to look at me strange or look at me funny. That's pretty much what I was getting at, but that's the word I used. Oh, yes, yo extraño, tú sabes. Hey, bueno, cuando me encontré a mi hermano mayor en 2008, creo que fue enero, yo estaba en una sala española de Yahoo. Como dije muchas veces en el pasado que puedo leer y escribir mucho mejor que yo hablo, y si es la verdad. Aunque pueda hacer errores algunas veces, no es tan mal. Bueno, cuando me encontré a mi hermano mayor en 2008, creo que fue enero, yo estaba en una sala española de Yahoo. Como dije muchas veces en el pasado que puedo leer y escribir mucho mejor que yo hablo, y si es la verdad. Aunque pueda hacer errores algunas veces, no es tan mal como cuando estoy hablando. Bueno, yo recuerdo, yo recuerdo leyendo que alguien es americano y negro, ¿sabes? Estuve sorprendido y pues yo digo, yo también americano, yo también negro, tú sabes. Eh, entonces alguien, oh, perdón, él dijo que de veras, tú eres negro también. Entonces alguien más dice, todo quiere ser negro, bueno, soy chino. aparenta, So basically what happened, it was in 2008 when Yahoo Messenger, Yahoo Chat was like still jumping. And I used to go into the Yahoo Chat messengers for Spanish, and people would like play Spanish music, and like they'll type in Spanish and stuff like that. That's, I can actually read it way better, read and write it. Um, but in any case, my friend, I say he's like my god brother, but my friend, um, he was in a channel and he was talking about how he's like, yo, I'm African American, I speak Spanish, and there was this other cat that didn't believe it. He was like, yo, and he was Latino. He was like, so this is 2008, right? And so he was like, there's no way in the world you're African American. Talking to my friend, there's no way in the world you're African American and your Spanish is that good. He refused to believe it. And so he had wrote it down and I was reading it, and I was like, oh, tú eres afroamericano también. Wow, chévere, tú sabes, yo también, yo soy afroamericano también. And so the other cat got mad. He was upset. Tú sabes, estaba enojado por eso. Y entonces se dice, si todo el mundo, si tú quieres ver, si tú quieres ser negro o afroamericano, entonces yo soy chino. He was being sarcastic. He was being a jerk. So basically what he was saying was, oh, since y'all want to be black and be African American, saying that you speak Spanish but you African American, then bet I'm Chinese. The dude. So apparently this cat was most like, we don't know because they didn't really show pictures back then, not for real, but it's most likely that he was like a fair skinned or European or mestizo type of Latino, and he refused to believe that African Americans could actually speak Spanish or understand Spanish. He refused to believe that, and so he had this negative mindset about that. So that's how I met my friend. So let's go ahead and continue with the story. Evidentemente porque él, vamos a llamarlo Sean, mi hermano. We're going to call him Sean. That's not his real name, but we're going to call him Sean. Habló español fluentemente. El otro varón no cree que él era, perdón, el otro varón no cree que él era americano y negro. For the most part, he thought he was Latino. Uh, el otro varón uh, cree que cree que Sean fue, sí, era latino, tú sabes, y no, y, y no americano negro, tú sabes, o afroamericano cualquiera, tú sabes. Okay, anyways, uh, le dije a Sean que estaba aprendiendo español, pues me ofreció su ayuda para hablar como él. Por supuesto, su dialecto primero es mexicano, pero no me importa porque sabe de... He was saying that he would offer his service to help me out in learning, but he was just saying like his main dialect is the Mexican dialect, which is interesting because I actually, in the previous video, I said that I actually adhere to the Caribbean dialect or whatnot. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue with this. Él sabe de otros dialectos también, como... That's right, he did say that. So he was saying that his main dialect was the Mexican dialect, but he knew other dialects as well. So the last time we spoke, because it's been like a few years, the last time we actually spoke, he knew about like 10 different dialects. So, and I know the last time, and even then he had went to Argentina, he went to Costa Rica, and I was like, man, I'm trying to follow suit. I'm trying to be just like you, dad. So we'll get that together later on, right? Yay! So, but yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. And that other stuff, as far as him traveling to these different countries, that happened later on. But the first country he went to was Mexico. And I need to try to get that happening. I live in Texas. But in any case, let's go ahead and continue with the video.
Puertorriqueño, cubano, dominicano, colombiano. I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, colombiano. Mm, mm, muchas. Tú sabes, well, muchos. Tú sabes. Let's see. A ver. Ok, nunca tuvo un problema cuando cuando él habló a la gente de Central o Suramérica. Ahorita él debe tener 37 años, yo creo, y él ha estado hablando desde que tuvo 22 años, around like the same age. Es cerca de la edad que, que yo empecé a aprender español. I think I said that right. Around like the same age or near. Acerca. Yeah, sí. Perdón. Acerca. No, perdón. Ay, Dios mío. Cerca de. Yes, sí, cerca de la edad que yo empecé a aprender.
Gosh. Okay, so basically what I was saying that we were at one point, he started like when he was like 23, 24. So he's older than me. He's like 12 years older than me. Yeah, no, 12 or 11 actually. So when we were basically around the same age, like points, like for I was like age, right? And the word for age is edad. All right, it's edad, la edad. So in any case, I was basically just saying that he was telling me that, oh yeah, when I was around your age, I had just started learning Spanish and trying to take it serious. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Cause right, yeah, he's old now. He old. Cause I'll be 35. He's gonna be pushing 50. Yeah, he's gonna be pushing 50 now.
Aprender español. Golly, well, I'm tripping. Alright, bueno, increíble, ¿verdad? Además, luego él me llamó y se puso a hablar, pero fue tan rápido, pero era tan rápido que me era tan rápido que me puso nervioso y colgué el teléfono. So I hung up on him because he was talking so fast.
That really happened. The times that we did talk, he always brings that up. He's like, man, I remember the first time I started speaking to you in Spanish because I gave him my number. And he said, oye, varón, ¿cómo te va? I don't remember everything else that he said, but it was like really fast. I was like, nah, click. I hung up on that cat. I was like, because my brain couldn't process it fast enough. I was like, no te entiendo porque tú hablas tan rápido. That's basically what I was saying. And so I was saying that I hung up and I said, yo colgué. The verb colgar in the preterite is going to be conjugated to colgué. Right? And I was saying that's what I did. Like I hung up. I hung up the phone. And there's another word you can use to like hang. It's a different word, but in the sense of like hanging up the phone, you can use that to say you hung up the phone. So yeah, he was talking so fast that I hung up. Like I was just like, no estoy listo por eso.
Hasta este día no sigue dejarme olvidarlo. Es por causa de él. Sigo aprendiendo español. Yo quisiera alcanzar su nivel de español. Aunque va a estar muy difícil. Sean tuvo un problema conmigo y sigue tenerlo. No entiende, he said this, he said, no entiende cómo puedo, this is what I'm just giving you an example of what he said. No entiende cómo puedo, no entiende cómo puedo cantar, escribir y leer, pero cuando yo hablo me pongo a tener miedo o me pongo nervioso, tú sabes. Okay, so.
That's right. I forgot about that part. He did tell me that. So we call him Sean. So Sean would get upset with me because he's like, you can read, you can write, you can sing in Spanish, but whenever you're actually speaking it, you're nervous. And he was like, that's insane. That's crazy. So that threw him off, but it actually made him upset, and it bothered him a little bit. Le molestó. Okay, so it bothered him. Le molestó. So yeah, yo, dang, I forgot about that part. Yeah, so it's like, yeah. Dang, I forgot about that part.
Así que ahorita voy a seguir haciendo videos así para que yo pueda mejorar mi español y ahorita perdón, yo yo he estado hablando más en español ah, cuando voy a comer al restaurante y yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna stop before people start looking at me weird. Okay.
So that was pretty much it. And I didn't. It was funny. I didn't know how to say it, but you could say like ataki, like there it is. So that's it. It kind of means that. But that's what I should have said. I didn't know. So, but in any case, that's pretty much it. Ooh. Tell me what you think. Dame tu opinión. Si tú hablas en español, dame tu opinión de mi video de pasado. Or even if you speak English but you understand Spanish, just I'm curious. Tell me what you thought of that video from the past. And that video was back in 2010. And I actually did more videos, but it got to a point where I stopped. I literally just I stopped doing videos in Spanish. And so I was still kind of like, I want to get out there and actually speak, but it was like, and I still did it. Like, by the time I moved here to Texas, I did it, but because I'm black, most people didn't necessarily assume that I could speak Spanish. It's like, oh, this is a black dude. Okay, that's that. I guess he doesn't speak Spanish. So, and there's times where I actually had to speak it, and they were like, oh, okay. Wasn't ready for that. Me critiquing myself, and like I was saying earlier, I can always do better, and that's something that he was actually like my teacher, like my informal teacher. So my informal teacher, my friend, my god brother, he was just like, he still learns. He actually still studies. He actually still goes out and learns different things that he didn't. And he's been studying for almost like 20 years. 20 years. And he would still go out and like, wow, I didn't know that word. Or I never heard that phrase before. And so that's the one thing you got to understand. And that's something he always brought to my attention with those. Some bilingual speakers don't think like this, where it's like, we only speak this certain type of Spanish or with this particular type of dialect. And if you say something out the way, then it's wrong. For example, I remember he told me this, and I was like, oh yeah, and I started listening to it in music. So I said it earlier. I used the word cuento, right? So the conjugated verb of contar is cuento, yo cuento. So I'm sorry about that. So the word contar means to count, but it also means to tell. So what happened in his past, he was talking to somebody, and he had said something similar to what I was saying earlier. He said, bueno, yo te cuento una historia. And he said, me cuentas? ¿Qué? You're going to count me? And he actually said that in English, like, you're going to count me? And the other cat said, nah, yo, like, he's telling you something. He's going to tell you something. So another Spanish speaker had to educate. You know what I'm saying? When I say Spanish speaker, I'm talking about like Spanish was their first language, right? So one Spanish speaker had to tell the other Spanish speaker that was criticizing my god brother that, yo, he actually said that, right? And so in Spanish, there's different ways you can use words. It's not just slang for the most part. It's just other different ways you can use that word. There's a few words. Now I'm not even being sarcastic. I guess I'm trying to like soften the blow a little bit, but there's actually quite a few words that mean more than one thing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching the video. I was dying laughing at myself. Y'all might be laughing at me too from the past. So whew, we got a long ways to go. That's just me thinking. All right, guys. So yeah, peace. God bless. Deuce.